Welcome, I'm your coach, Kim Zest. In a triathlon, the transition area is what pulls three sports into one. On race day, this can be a very large, confusing area with hundreds of racks, tons of fencing, with one-way traffic. In this video, I'll walk you through a flow, and on race day, you should do a similar thing so that you know where everything is and where to go. So here I am coming in from the swim. I use a specific swim in entrance and then find my rack and my bike. On race day, this is a much bigger area with hundreds of racks and lots of bikes, and you'll find your rack with your bike, but always make sure you've got your helmet on and clipped. There's no bike riding in the transition area, so you need to unrack your bike and then walk or run it out. Not only out through the fencing, but you're gonna walk it until you cross a line, a mount line, and then you'll go for your bike. On the way back, you come in through a different bike in entrance. You gotta find your rack without looking for your bike because you have it. So you find your spot, you put your bike back where you got it from. Always remember to take off your helmet and get whatever you need to get ready for your run. And then once you are ready for the run, there is a separate run out to finish your race. Well, you know how to get on and off your bike. In a transition and in a triathlon, the pressure is on, there's a lot of people, adrenaline is going, and this is where a lot of crashes happen. So I'll be showing you just a basic mount so that you can feel calm and confident. There are several methods to mount and dismount your bike. I'm going to show you a simple version so that you can be safe and not fall over or crash. So you will walk or run your bike out of transition, cross the mount line, put the brakes on before straddling your bike, getting one foot onto a pedal and looking up before biking away. With dismounting, remember that there's no bike riding in the transition area. So you need to slow down and stop before the dismount line. Simply make sure that you're ready to slow down and step off your bike before the line. Transition 1, the swim to the bike, and transition 2, bike to run, are skills in themselves. Practicing with your gear and your clothing will help you feel smoother, more confident, and have a faster, better race day experience. On your transition rack, your transition space will be on the side where your bike is wheel side down, high wheel side down, this is the wheel side up, and away from the drivetrain, away from your chain. So my transition space is on the side of my bike, the wheel side is down as opposed to on the other side of the rack, and I'm away from my drivetrain as opposed to being on this side of my wheel. When there are other bikes, most of the time we'll alternate, so the next person next to me would be wheel side down on that side. Cap and goggles off, sunglasses, helmet, bike shoe, all ready to go. And then I just unhook my bike and go to bike out. Coming back, I approach on my side of the rack, turn my bike around, and hook it back exactly the way it was before. Can't thread through or go around. Taking these things off. Grabbing my run shoes. Sock is ready to go. Stepping into my bungee lace shoes. Sock is ready to go. Stepping into bungee laces. I grab my race number and my visor, and off I go. This is a different setup for a transition where I don't have bike shoes. I just have one pair of shoes, my running shoes, without bungee laces, just regular laces, running shorts, and instead of having a race belt with a bib attached, I have just a t-shirt with the race number pinned to the front already. The key here is that I've still laid things out in such a way that I'll put them on in the right order and not forget. It's really irritating to put on your helmet and then realize that you can't get your shirt on over the helmet. So everything is still laid out so that I can't forget it, and it goes on really smoothly. So cap and goggles off, just throw those down, get my shorts on, and just pretend that I'm wearing a regular swimsuit. And still have my socks in the right orientation so they're easy to pull on. Shoes are loose, laces are ready to go. Tying laces is hard enough in the best of times, extra hard when your fingers are cold, you might be full of adrenaline. Bungee laces are definitely a nice feature, but you don't have to have them. And then my shirt is laid out so that it just goes right on. Don't want to forget my eye protection and my helmet. Grab my bike. On my way back, same thing. Put my bike in exactly the way it was before. And now I'm mostly ready to run, but don't run with your helmet. So I'm going to switch out my helmet and eye protection for my visor, but I already have my race number on. A fun demonstration of what not to do.